We welcome you back here from Werner Park in Papillion, Nebraska. Just about set for kickoff to begin the third to last match week in USL League One, presented by Centris Federal Credit Union. It's time to get a look at our starting lineups tonight, presented by Rotella's Italian Bakery. Looking at Union Omaha, a trio of changes from the scoreless draw at Richmond last Saturday. Meanwhile, Tate Robertson making a relatively rare start on the left flank in place of Nico Brown. It's a terrific night for football in Werner Park and an air of anticipation as Union Omaha chases a second consecutive player shield. A man 9 years his senior, who has hardly come off the pitch these last few weeks, but here we are at the tail end of this campaign. One of their key starters forced out. Gallardo. It's a flashing ball in. Uche deals with it. Only as far as Malone. Jerome from afar. Ultimately routine for Knight. He's been at least kept on his toes. Select matches, including the championship final, will be available in Spanish throughout the rest of the season. Go to uslchampionship.com for the complete USL TV listings. Chiba's venturing forward, has a hit, and it drew the palms of a Mal Knight into action. And will go out for a corner. With in-swing toward the back post. Dolabella got his head to it. Now back for Robertson again. This cross is inviting, flicked along and just wide. Uche got his head to it. Well, there is the halftime whistle. A first half in which chances were at a premium. One in which neither side managed a shot on goal of note. It's no score between Union Omaha and Lexington. You'd at least give the point of improvement partial credit if you're Darren Powell. Got yourselves in the match with a chance to pull off a surprise, but it will require some legitimate chance creation, which they lacked in the first. Yankum is hoping to provide that. He releases Ates Diouf. Will latch onto this. Now charged to the byline, space to cross, still Diouf. Was looking for Lancaster, but just a touch behind him. Now Robertson's delivery. It's not a bad one. Diouf couldn't put it on target. Omaha roster coming in a matter of moments. You'd figure that may change. Diouf gets inside the last defender. It's still Diouf! And Lexington in front! In shocking fashion, the visitors with a much-needed advantage. Well, we mentioned how dangerous Diouf is in space. A 9th in all comps this year at a colossal moment. Game on then. First proper opportunity, and it's buried by Ates Diouf in clinical. Kennedy. Into the final quarter of an hour. Dos Santos nearly winning it back. A man down in the area. Loud appeals from the Omaha faithful, and finally a point to the spot. And Dolabella drives it in. Knight guessing properly, but it doesn't matter. Omaha level. And the Parliament rejoices. An afternoon of frustration alleviated by one spot kick from 12 yards. See Uche just bash into the back of the oncoming Gallardo. And then Dolabella, cool as you like. Knight guesses the right way after CC Uche was given his marching orders with the second yellow card. And now all to play for. Everything hangs in the balance in a fixture that can not only define how the top of the table looks, but how the fringes of the top 8 shake out at the end of the campaign. It's perhaps the most pivotal 10 minutes of Lexington's season. Headed down, Dos Santos What a stop from Knight. A snapshot that he deflects out of thin air. Is there an unlikely hero in white tonight? Kennedy, back post, headed on. Lou Young was not far off. Is there late drama here at Werner Park? Ostrom hooking it in, headed on, Mastrantonio! Omaha in front! And has that just won it? Executed to perfection, and Omaha has flipped it on its head. An unlikely hero, but a major one nonetheless. A perfect delivery. Mastrantonio flicking it along and nestling it in the bottom left. Saving the best for the crucial moment. And the center back has put Los Bujos in front. There is the full-time whistle. Omaha flipping it on its head and claiming all 3 points tonight.